over, Kreese. Come on, pull me up. That's an order.
Use my strong hand.
What's up, Blerd Squad? We're back with another episode of Blerd Up Reacts, where we watch and react to the latest and greatest in movies, TV, and gaming. We're your hosts. I'm Killer Cam.
And I'm Monique.
And we are at the season finale of Season 3, Cobra Kai, Episode 10. We know we're getting a big thing here, right? We know they usually ended on something that's super just like out of this world. So.
Right. I'm waiting for something to pop off. Like at every moment in this episode, I'm gonna be like, what's gonna happen? Who's gonna show up? Who gonna kick somebody's butt? Like, I'm ready, like, so much for this episode.
Like, I'm wondering, like, how are they gonna top Miguel getting his back broke? Like, that
oh
was
my gosh,
severe.
I hope they don't. Yeah, that's too much. And somebody's arm has already been broken this season, so I wanted to pull it back just a little bit, but still I need it to be awesome.
Like, just remember the feeling. I know when I was watching the finale of season 2, I was stuck like
he did.
Right. So, it's like,
he gone.
Like, I'm wondering if they're gonna try to top this or if they're gonna let it ride just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, let's jump into, because I'm excited. After we finished watching the last episode, I was like, oh yes, I'm ready to knock this one out. So before we do, thank you for everyone who's been riding with us on this reaction series. We truly appreciate you. And we truly appreciate being able to share our love for the Karate Kid and Cobra Kai with all of you. Thank you for liking, thank you for subscribing, commenting, and sharing. We truly appreciate it. And if you are new to our channel, just kind of stumbling across us, please make sure you do hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, so you can stay up to date with all of the reactions and reviews we have coming up. Also, since this is the end of this reaction series, we do have room to pick up another show. So again, drop down in the comments. Let us know if you have any recommendations. We'll check them out and see if we can get them uploaded.
Yep.
All right, Cobra Kai Season 3, Episode 10. The finale. We ready?
I'm ready. Let's go.
All right. So he was captured. They're doing walking a plank.
Get your shit together, all right? Look at me.
Oh, they're making a fight.
Besides, it's not your fault we're in here. It's fine. Well, you're right about one thing, Kreese. It is your fault we're in here. This is every man for himself.
Daggum.
Right. Oh. You know they're gonna kill y'all all anyway.
Right. So why?
I had to do it.
Boy, don't come up in here talking about.
How deep is that pit? Deep enough, but that's not the worst of it.
Shark sticks at the bottom.
Oh, I thought there's like cobras at the bottom of it.
I was about to say that too.
Well, we've been here 5 minutes and I already see 10 people I hate.
Tradition is tradition.
Okay, I'm gonna go grab a table. You grab a drink.
Come on it.
Daniel with an L. Wow, I was hoping that I would run into you one day. It's funny that it's here, though, huh?
I was hoping that I'd run into you one day.
I'm so happy to see you.
Hey, watch it. I'm wearing white here. You think I want that all over me?
Johnny, come here. You remember Johnny Lawrence?
Did you know he know him?
I know, right? They both live in the same area.
Your daughter hit his car. You drew a dick on his face. Your cousin set his car on fire and tried to beat him up with a baseball bat.
He's playing a little loose on those details.
No.
What'd you get lost on the way to the table?
I'm sorry, honey, you are not going to believe this. Amanda, this is Allie Mills Schwerber.
We went out in high school.
Right.
I cannot wait to talk about
We're the same thing. And it's actually just Mills, now no Schwerber.
Sorry.
So,
I feel like they're still pretending like this is a competition, but
Right.
You both have karate dojos? How's that going?
I love Amanda.
I know.
we're all in agreement that our new combined dojo should train at Myagi-do, but deadlocked on a new name, gi design, post-training snacks, and sensei dispute resolution protocol. Okay, not good, but still, it's a start.
Cat?
Aw, I think your cat wants to come in.
That's not a cat. That's a trick.
Yeah, I was right. Oh God!
Holy crap!
Oh my gosh!
Are y'all really up in the LaRusso's house doing this?
Right. Excuse me. This is
See?
called breaking and entering.
Y'all doing way too much.
Right.
Heard you were throwing a party. Hope you don't mind if we crash.
Girl, if you don't get out of my house.
No mercy!
What in the what?
So
what?
this was one of those things where I looked, it was like, I would have shot y'all.
You're
You're intruding. Look.
How the hell was he dressed like in a shower? What does that even look like?
Oh my god, it was so funny. Okay, and then this one comes running out dressed like a toddler in skeleton pajamas, chasing after him. It got worse and worse until the tournament. And then they left each other alone, and I thought that was that.
I guess both of our heads were pretty far up our asses back then.
Whose wasn't back in high school?
Mine was so far up there I could see out my mouth. Hey, did that make sense, or was that the wine talking?
No, it made sense.
Amanda is my kind of gal.
Yeah. She looks fun to drink with, right?
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Oh, Miguel doesn't have like, oh.
Y'all are in somebody's house. Oh my God. Somebody's house, yo.
Mo, not for nothing.
Oh. Sam, are you really running?
Right.
Really? So Tori, after you beat her up, what's gonna happen after this? Like, what's your goal? I need to know.
I need going to jail for fucking up my house. Look.
Ooh. Duh.
Come on, man.
I gotta be honest, LaRusso. I thought you'd put up more of a fight.
I swear if you mess up this dojo, Mr. Miyagi stuff.
I'll have to make my own fun.
Oh shit.
Okay, you guys really like fighting each other.
He's instigating.
That's bullshit.
This is exactly the problem. You both think there's only one side to the story. There's your side and your
And the
side,
truth.
and then there is the truth. You guys are more alike than you want to admit.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Allie, for coming in. Episode 10.
Right.
And telling them about themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Merry Christmas, Johnny.
Merry Christmas, LaRusso. Daniel.
Oh.
Progress.
Look, kiss and hug each other now.
Progress.
So that's 2 hugs for Allie.
I still have some more in the tank. Let's go home and get into some trouble.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, you snapping out of it now?
Right.
Is that all it took?
You're the only one who could get up when you're down. No one else.
I can't believe it. I'm actually rooting for Sam.
Oh my gosh, Miguel, that was slow.
Hell yeah! Suckers never had a chance, baby.
Hawk. Really?
You just gonna let him beat up Miguel in penis breath.
No, you giving him high fives and shit, and he used to mess you up. Like,
Mm-hmm. Do not break his
you
arm.
better not.
Hey, yo, Hawk. Free shot.
Y'all. My house.
Look, man, I'm sorry. For all of it. Do you want to help me win this thing?
Yeah.
Can y'all go outside?
Like, for real.
Come on! Come on, Rita!
Oh,
Oh,
what?
snap. Come on, Power Ranger. Damn, whop her in her head one good time. Give her a brain hemorrhage or something.
Okay. Just went dark. Come back, reel it back in.
Tori, the fight's over.
This This will never be over, LaRusso. You hear me? You know where to find me.
Yeah, like it's just a boy. Like
Boy, my house. Why am I still thinking about the house? Like,
I know, me too. I'm just like, when is Daniel gonna see it? Like, because I know he's gonna be pissed. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Hi. What's wrong? What happened? Mike.
I'll go.
Oh, he's going up against his captain.
But only one of us is coming back, and I still got something to live for. That girlfriend of yours back home, what's her name? Betsy? Yeah, well, she's dead.
What?
Oh my God. Man, you finna die. Like,
Right. That's even worse.
And I kept it under wraps. I didn't want you to lose focus. Needed you at your best.
why are they playing that music? That classic martial arts.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
They're pythons, I mean.
And snakes.
1, 2, 3, go!
Boy.
What took you so long?
Robbie, what are you doing here?
3 generations of Cobra Kai working together.
Fuck him up. Oh.
This is really your last chance, Johnny. Are you in or are you out?
Get him.
Yes! Yes! Woo!
Yes.
Is that all you got?
I'm pretty sure you're older than him and you should be.
Right. Get out of that.
Come on, Johnny, get out.
Of it now. Ooh, Johnny with the kick.
All right.
Don't do it!
Get in the back. Robbie, if you don't get your tail in the back.
Don't you do it, Robbie.
You can't trust him!
And I can trust you? Sensei Kreese is right. I can't be my own worst enemy, but you can be.
Boy.
Right. You don't know enough yet.
Right.
We'll fight.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
Up.
I tried to tell you that it was kill or be killed out here.
Ooh. Pull him up.
No, he's not going to do that. Would you honestly do that?
I mean,
Tell her, Kreese. Come on, pull me up. That's an order.
use my strong hand.
No mercy.
He fell in battle. He saved our lives. That's my story.
I thought there was still hope for them.
This isn't how I wanted this to end. You came after my daughter, you wanted her to fight, you son of a bitch. Now you go! You can't keep up this defense on me shit forever.
Isn't that the kata?
Uh-huh. It was. Oh!
Oh, goodness gracious.
If an enemy insists on war,
Woo. Bro, this is the knuckles. Do you really want to do that? Ooh! I feel like that kick would like dislocate your knee or something.
Yeah. You want the last one, Lawrence? Honk his face. Yeah.
I know. Hey, Sam, come on now. You're ruining
He
it.
was doing grown-up shit.
Keep your Cobra Kais away from our kids.
Somebody go pick up Robbie.
Cobra Kai's gotta go. For good.
why don't we settle this the old-fashioned way? Tournament. If you lose,
We won't lose.
He's gonna stay with Kreese.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Robbie.
Come on, son.
Anonymous tip: that Kreese guy is a pedo.
Wow. Right. Now this is going to be different.
Yeah.
Oh, they could have bowed to each other. Fighting positions.
Ready?
Bow to me.
Let's begin.
Bow to each other. Fighting positions. You knew they were going to do this.
I just didn't want them to, but they amped up that final fight, this season finale fight. Though I'm mad. I'm seriously mad.
Mad because of what?
They done came in my house and messed it up, man. Somebody look.
For real, like at that point, it's breaking and entering.
Right.
So, like, I'm not really sure why we're continuing on at this point. Like, why you're in jail at this point. You have no more students because they're all in jail.
This is gang. Y'all are a gang. You know?
Right.
But like not for like seriously, that's I wish somebody would break into our mom and daddy house trying about y'all getting shot.
This is where it ends. No, it do not. Now I got about 5 seconds to get out of my house.
It's 2 ways out of here. The window, or you could take the stairs. This was a really good season. Great story arc here. I think. Okay, you know, there's some of the stuff where I'm just like, Sam on it, whatever. But seriously, a great arc to see that them land at this part. I think this is what we were all kind of pushing for, anyway. In the fact that they had to bring Allie back to do it. Leave it to the women, man, to get the boys in check.
Because I feel like we've been saying what she said all season, and it just like took her to like.
Yeah.
I feel like Amanda too was at some point like saying that. Allie would be the one to like say it and bring them together. So
yeah, because she knew both of them. You know, they grew up together, I guess. So, but it's cool though. It's cool just to see Johnny's arc though. He needed this closure to get like to really get it together, because there was a part like almost a time where I thought they were gonna kiss and do grown up stuff, and I was like, no, don't do that to Carmen. I was like, because you're gonna fall. You know what I mean? It's like you're gonna fall back into something. If Allie wanted you, she would have told you she wanted you. I don't think she wanted you like that. You know what I mean? So, what do you think about Sam in this coming to her house?
I mean, I'm glad she got her stuff together at the end there, because her running away from it, I felt like she had already had that discussion with Daniel last show about, you know, when you're down, you just got to get right back up again. But I don't know. I guess it was the breaking of Mr. Miyagi's picture for her to actually realize like she can't run away from this anymore. So I'm glad she got herself together, because her running away, I was just like, this your house.
Right. Yeah. And that's what I was looking at also. It's like from being just, aren't you tired of running? Like, like, okay, you might get your butt kicked, but you might not, you know? And it's clear that Miss Tori ain't playing fair. Give her a hematoma in her eye. Like, do something to make the big girl sit down. You know what I mean? She just needs one person.
And I think that's going to happen in the tournament. Like, I think that's what we're going to see in season 4, where she's just going to get, you know, get a chance to, you know, I guess for lack of word, beat her up basically, and be like, you are nothing special. Basically, I don't know.
Because that's the only reason it keeps happening. She hasn't had her ass whooped one good time, you know, like a real ass whooping. I know that's not appropriate to say, but
or just to be like, everybody has their problems. It's just the way you deal with them, you know, that makes you different from other people. And the way you deal with your problem story is unacceptable.
Yeah. Like, not for nothing, this whole series I've been joking and being mad extra when it comes to like Sam Tori, like the whole little beef
He was
here.
for real, y'all. He was for real. Y'all get him in the comments.
I was maybe about 75% serious. The other part of it was extraness, but at the end of the day, it's like either defend yourself or stay out the way. You know what I mean? Don't keep putting yourself in situations where you know you're not capable to handle. I had a friend once that used to run his mouth, and we used to have to fight for him all the time. And one day I was just like, I'm not fighting for you anymore. Well, why are we supposed to be boys? You need to understand, you're like 5'2", like you're really small. Like you don't have the means to defend yourself, so slow your mouth down, you know, or stop getting up in people's faces, because we're not doing this no more, you know. And I think that's what was pissing me off about Sam when her trying to buck up. I'm like, girl, like, stop putting yourself in situations. But she had to talk with Daniel, which was good. I just really wanted her to be real about what she was feeling. That's really what it was. Like, if that was my little girl, I'd be like, listen, Daddy love you. We putting you in private school into this.
No, don't Aisha her.
Like, we putting you in private school, because if I have to go murder somebody for messing with you, we're all gonna be messed up. So, you know what I mean? Robbie, dude,
just really messed up right now. And I mean, and I understand how he came to the conclusion where he did at the end of the season, because it felt like Johnny and Daniel were more focused on, and I can understand Daniel. I mean, Robbie's not his family. I mean, he's focused on Sam and trying to make sure she's okay and things like that. But the whole season, Johnny was not paying attention to how he tried. I mean, but I felt like it wasn't as much as he should have, and not as much as attention he gave Miguel, you know. So I can understand why Robbie at the end of the season is like, forget both of y'all, you know. I'm gonna go where somebody actually
that just baffles me, how everyone in this town is like blind to this dude. Like, he's been here before. He's got a history here.
And it goes again what I was talking about earlier. Like, I don't care what your problems are or what your background is. I still feel like, even if it's not like a strong feeling, but you should have some type of feeling about Kreese where something is not right.
Definitely. I mean, some great lessons in here. I mean, what they did with this season, though, Chosen, Kumiko, Ali, like, they just really knocked it out the park. And again, people, when you're out there trying to do reboots of source material or trying to make a sequel, this is how you do it. You're playing to the nostalgia of people like me and Mo, but giving us something a little bit extra. You know what I mean? And then people who've never seen a Karate Kid, they don't necessarily have to watch the movies to get here, you know, to be able to enjoy it. It's much more fun that way. But
I was like, it's better if you do. But you know, you can still watch these movies or watch the series.
I feel like we need to give an MVP though of this season. I know who I'm gonna pick.
Of course. I'm sorry. I know she wasn't as big as a character as like Miguel, Tori, and Sam, but like, I feel like her character is gonna be one of my spirit animals for season 4.
She's like the overseer. She sees it all, and she interjects when she needs to, but for the most part, she's like, you guys are stupid. You know? So I'm definitely giving her the MVP. Just because, again, from start to finish of the season, she just continued. I appreciated the way, like, she held Daniel down and stuff, and, you know, and I appreciated the way which again was another characteristic of why it baffled me, why Sam was just kind of like, your mama's a firecracker, like, you know. So I don't know, who are we missing? I feel Hawk, his arc,
his was kind of predictable. From the beginning of the season, it was either we knew it was going to be him being pushed out of Cobra Kai because of Tori or somebody else, and that's basically pretty much what happened. I mean, it's not what happened, but at the end there, he does have that realization, like, these people from Cobra Kai, they're not my friends. They don't care about me. They don't, just like if I were to lose something like Penis Breath did, I would be out as well. So, and I really wish I knew that guy's real name. I don't even know his name in the show. It's just.
I'm gonna have to look up his actual name so we stop calling him that. But yeah, with Hawk, he didn't start off as a douchebag, so I was like, the likelihood that he would continue down this path eventually is going to come to an end, and I'm glad that it did in this season, because I feel like Myagi-do and Eagle Fang are going to be more fortified. We did learn more about Kreese. So no baby, it was actually much more drastic than I pictured. Like, how did you feel when his commander was like, yeah, your girlfriend died and I didn't tell you because like, did that shock you?
Well, not after how he was talking with the rest in that little area where the rest of the prisoners are, where he was like, there's no rank and, you know, this is it, you know, it's, you know, eat or be eaten or whatever, every man for himself. So no, when he said that, you know, like, you know, your girlfriend's dead, I was like, yep, that's in line with that's in line with something that, you know, so his character would do, because he's just like an evil. They portrayed him to be like an evil type of person. So
yeah, I just didn't think it was going to be that extreme. But again, the stuff that's happening, I still don't feel like that's enough for Kreese to beat away.
I don't know. I feel like Kreese, yeah, I'm not sure if there was something else that happened, but he basically turned into that captain guy. Yeah.
So I don't know. The interesting thing, I think the young Kreese is actually Martin Cove's actual son.
Oh, okay, cool.
So, which I can kind of see it in his face. So I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Are we missing anything? Any storylines? Any character arcs?
Miguel.
I mean, he seemed to get his his swag back. You know.
I think it took him a little bit to realize that he's not going to be the same as he was before, and even if he is going to be the same, it's going to take him a while to get there. But those moves that he pulled out at the end, I feel like they were more of a like a Miyagi-Do type move, where he was like more defense. Like, it wasn't like a punch or anything like that. It was like, I'm going to use my body as momentum to knock you down and stuff like that.
It felt like stuff Sam showed him.
Yeah,
that's what I took from it. So
it was badass too. So
it really was. You know what? Another thing they did, I saw a lot of jujitsu in this episode. Versus, well, I saw it in the last episode also with Tori and with Sam's dream when her and Tori was fighting, and I jumped because I was like, oh, that's an armbar. She finna take her into an armbar. I saw that with Kreese and Johnny fighting again today, and then even some of the stuff that Miguel was doing was more ground game type stuff. So I thought that was interesting how their fight styles kind of changed and got a little bit more diverse, I guess I say. So I don't know. I wonder. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave that to you. I don't know difference.
All right. Do we give the season a ranking? Should we break it on the Blerd meter?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's rate it. You go first though.
I'm gonna give it a 9, man. The only reason I'm giving it a 9 is because I felt like some of the characteristics of the people in the storylines, it just took a little bit longer than it should be. And I think I said that in previous, like primarily with Sam, with Miguel, I thought that certain thought processes or certain things that was actually hindering them took longer than it probably should have taken. Giving the characters a lot of credit to say, you guys aren't brand new. You're not babies, you know.
Yeah.
Emotionally, this stuff should not cripple you as much as it is. But I mean, but that's the only reason I gave it a 9. So.
Yeah. I'm gonna give it an 8.5, and I only take that half. I know I only take that half off though, because I felt like there was a lot of things this season where I'm just like, I've said this before.
Call the police.
Like, this stuff is illegal. Like, you can't just do this stuff. You can't just break into somebody's house and be like, this ends now. No, get out of my house. Like, I'm calling the police. So I understand why they set those situations up.
Yeah.
You know, conflict wise, there's got to be a conflict in, you know, between the dojos and things like that. But in terms of thinking of real life,
Like, yeah.
call the police.
There's a certain level of reality that is missing. And to be like, and again, I pushed it way farther than you did. You've always said, call the police, call the police. I let it ride. The house was the one for me where it's like, somebody's going to pay for this.
Yeah.
Like, for real, for real.
I mean, I felt like they've done that kind of stuff in previous seasons. It's just this season, it was heightened to like, I don't know, to the level, like a level that was like unacceptable to me.
Yeah.
Like,
because I still don't understand why.
Because it wasn't that much, but this season it was just like, well, just crank up the insanity and, and go. Yeah, so
I don't understand how Robbie was the only one that got punished for that school fight. That baffles me. So I can see where you're coming from giving it an 8.5. So I'm cool to let it ride because that makes a lot of sense. It did go a little bit beyond reality this season, but it was fun as fuck.
It was definitely entertaining. However, like there was a lot of situations this season where I was just like, nah, it ain't happening, you know.
All right, guys. So this is the conclusion of the Blerd Up Reacts season 3 of Cobra Kai. I'm kind of mad that I gotta wait now for this tournament. I'm so mad, but whatever. Definitely got to find something to put in this spot. So again, drop down in those comments. Let us know how you felt about this season. How did you rank it? What worked for you? What didn't work for you? And then also, if you have any recommendations about what the Blerd duo should pick up next, let us know. So next time, we're your host. I'm Killer Cam.
And I'm Monique.
We'll see you on the next episode of Blerd Up Reacts.
Thanks, guys.